All right, guys, this is Jeremy from eBay, and this is my demo video for my Nintendo Wii and the package. So, yeah, check it out. This is the Discord custom channel right here that I installed. If you get my package, you'll be able to look through all the different themes. I'll show you how to do that, but let's get started. So the first emulator that is on here, that's my favorite, is for the Wii and GameCube games. It's called USB Emulator USB Loader GX. Ugh, too early. So, and obviously make sure the hard drive that is included with the package is plugged in, and then the SD card is put in the Wii as well. So, okay. Oh, and the USB port, it's got to be plugged into the bottom port. Okay, that's really important. You see which way my Wii's facing. It's laid down with the rubber grips on the bottom. So make sure you put that USB into the bottom port for the hard drive. All right, so it starts up right now, and it's showing all the GameCube games. Excuse me. I have all the covers installed, so it's pretty cool. So I'm going to show you some of the functions of USB Loader GX, my favorite emulator on here. So the first thing, the most important thing with my packages that you want to be able to understand is when you start up this, it might show the GameCube games because that might be the last thing I was testing, or it might show the Wii games, okay? You can't show both the GameCube and Wii games at the same time because there are so many, it's going to be super slow. So you got to go up to this top thing right there and see how it only shows the GameCube games. Sorry, my wireless sensor bar I have is running out of battery, so my cursor is messed up. But anyway, so if you want, go ahead and check the Wii games, uncheck GameCube games, and it's gonna do a little loading. And I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna get rid of that sensor here, put the other sensor in real quick. All right, there we go. All right, screw this sensor. All right, that's much better. So, back to what we're doing. So the Wii games are now showing up, and if you actually click, just grab this, put it down here. Okay, so if you actually click up on the D-pad, you can get closer so you can see the games better. And if you press down on the D-pad, you can actually zoom out more so you can see a lot of games. I personally like to do this view. You can change the views up here too. Right here, there's different kinds of views. That's kind of cool, I guess. And there's the channel view, which is also cool. But this one kind of takes forever to load because it's got to load all the channels. But anyway, so I'm gonna go back to my favorite. Okay. So, as you can see, you can click on the games and play them if you want. They all work. But there is something I need to tell you. So for the big games like Super Smash Bros. Brawl, this is very important. This is only for maybe 6 to 7 of the games, okay? If you want to play that game, you see how this says 831 gigabytes free and there's 218 games? That is taking it from the FAT32 partition, which has most of the which has all of the GameCube games and most of the Wii games. There's 230 Wii games, I believe, so it's missing some, and that's because you have to go to the settings here, go to hard drive settings, and see that FAT32? Click on that. Change to WBFS. You can see it's 100 gigabytes. This WBFS is what the big Wii games are on. I did this because if you don't put these huge, 5 to 8 gigabyte Wii games on this partition, see now it changed to 100 gigabytes free. If you don't put it on this partition, they won't run. Even though they get split up, they still just won't run. Don't know why, but this is the fix for that. So now if you try to click out Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and this is always going to pop up. I don't know why it does, but it always says cheats don't exist, so just click continue. I even disabled the cheats and everything and got rid of any cheat folders, but it still pops up. And boom, works fine. So pretty dope. So let's back on out of here. It's gonna ask you to create a new save file. Oh, I don't have, what's it called? You gotta hold this remote sideways. Or use the GameCube controller, or, you know, one of the classic, the Pro controllers. Looks like that. Anyway, let's save. I can't skip out yet. Alright, so it's saved. Cool. Now let us back out. Thank God. Alright, go to the Wii menu, and those Wii games from USB Loader GX, they save the same way as if you were to put a Wii game right in your console. So now that you've seen the USB Loader GX and what it can do with the GameCube games and the Wii games, and how you can filter them out, and then change the hard drive partition to play the bigger Wii games, all that stuff's very important. And that's basically it for the USB Loader GX. You can mess around with that later if you purchase my package. So let's go next to the so this is the Homebrew Channel. This right here, you don't really need to go into unless you're gonna play the Retroarch, okay? So unless you're gonna play the Retroarch, don't go into the Homebrew Channel because it won't really serve you much purpose. But let's go on here. This is the NES, Nintendo Entertainment System channel. This one's pretty straightforward. You just start it up, and then boom, all the rounds pop right up. If you click in other countries' ROMs right here, you can see here's all the different countries I have for the different ROMs, and there's also unlicensed and classified, translated, hacks, all kinds of stuff. If you want to go back a level, just click up one level, you can go back. So let's click on a game here. Whoa, I don't really know what this is. Let's do one player. You know what? I don't like this game. So whenever you click the home menu, it's going to ask for a save state. Just go ahead and click the save if you want to save. I like this emulator because the saving is really nice. There's the other two emulators are just like this. So you can save and load, go to game settings if you want. Saving's pretty easy. You just click either, you can do it in the RAM or the save state, whatever you want. Basically a save state is just like, you can save it literally anywhere, even if it's like a place in the game where you can't save. It literally just saves the actual state of where you were at. Anyway, so that's how you so you do that. Let's go back to the main menu and show you, like, maybe there's a lot of games. Yep, so Yoshi's Cookie. What the heck is this? That is old. Hello, Mario. Anyway, alright, save state. Let's get out of here. Exit, so that's how you use that. Alright, the next one is the SNES. So basically it's going to be the same thing as that, except SNES games, so I'll just click on it. And let it load. Alright, so yeah, basically, like I said, same thing, except it's just different color. It's blue instead of red. Cool, right? Basically, you don't need to click on that folder because all the games are right here. If you click on this, it's going to take you back to, like, basically like the directory of the whole SNES 9 XGX, but don't worry. If you do click that by accident, just click on ROMs right here and it'll take you back to where you were supposed to be. As you can see, there's a lot of these, you know, I think like 2,000 or something. But, oh, they have Yoshi's Cookie too. Alright, let's do Super Mario World 2, baby. These all run at like 60 FPS, if not more, which is nice. This is actually one of my favorite games. You can see it runs real nice. Graphics were pretty good for this game too back in the day. Alright, so that's that. And like I said, you can save. I usually click the SRAM for this. So there it is right there. Click on it. You can literally load it. And boom. It'll load it right back up. I didn't do anything obviously, so I was just going to load it. Alright, so that's that. Also, for this SNES 9 XGX emulator for SNES and for the previous emulator if for some reason like you don't see the games or something, you can always just go into the settings, go to saving and loading. You can click the load device and save device. So this is wrong, just because I was testing out SD card, but normally you want to make sure that the load device is USB and the save device is USB. Okay, you want to make sure that that's the thing. As you can see, it's literally the same thing, but you probably won't even have to do that. That's only if you don't see any games. Okay, so that's that. I'm just exiting out of it. Oh. Arm's getting tired. Alright, next one. This is my favorite one, the Visual Boy Advance. This is for Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance games, and Game Boy Color games. Alright, so as you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and change to the USB. Oh, it's perfect. It's already at USB. Oh, hold on. There's something on my phone. Okay, so if it starts off here, these are just the top Pokemon games, so I'm going to go back a level. And I have a lot of these games. I have 2,800 Game Boy Advance, you know, probably over 5,000, like probably over 6,000 games, all these. It's pretty awesome. So there's basically going to be the Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color ROMs, and I put top Pokemon games, and then this is going to be more Game Boy Advance games, which is 1,800 more 2,800 more Game Boy Advance games, and then this is like 2,000, and it's like 2,000. So let's just click on Game Boy Advance. As you can see, there's a good amount in here, but honestly, this is nothing compared to this one, right? See, it's even slowing down a little bit. There's so many. See, they're numbered. Oh my goodness, yeah, there's a lot. So you get a lot of games. Really, really good package here, I'm telling. So I'm gonna leave it here for now. Exit. So those are the 3 emulators that are for the NES, SNES, and Game Boy. And those emulators, they all like have the same kind of like GUIs, GUIs, whatever you call them. They all look the same and operate the same. Just play different consoles. So, oops. All right, here's the Gen Plus DX. This is for Sega Genesis, and honestly, Sega. It's for Sega everything. There's Sega consoles in here I've never even heard of. I'll show you. Sega Mega Drive, Sega Mega CD Go, Master System Game. I don't even know what these are. SG-1000. I've never heard of these. I always just click on the Mega Drive one, and then the games all pop up. There's a lot of them. So, I'm not even out of B yet. And if you click like right on the D-pad or left on the D-pad, you can actually if you click up on the D-pad or down, you actually like go faster, but you actually have to hold the Wii remote sideways if you're going to use this, because see, I've clicked left on the D-pad and then you go down one at a time, or obviously I just usually point, and that's it. So start a game, I guess. Show you it works. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it's pretty old. Wow. You gotta hold the Wii remote sideways for these. So yeah, it's pretty neat. But anyway, wow, look at that. I'm gonna get out of here, and this is basically the menu. You can do load, save. If you want to save, just click the empty slot and click save, and there you go, it saves. So, and then you can click load. But anyway, let's get out of here. And like I said, if you have any problems when you like plug it in and it doesn't show up games or something, the main reason for that is because you just need to go into the settings of the emulator and just change it to make it look in the USB hard drive. So normally that won't happen because I like set it up to where it looks there. So, but I'm just giving you guys a heads up, whoever bought, you know, my Wii's. So, all right, so this is the N64. This one's a little different than the other ones. This is the same look as the PS1 emulator. It's pretty easy. First, what you're gonna want to do though, if it already isn't like this, you know, go to settings, and see it says native save device, and you're gonna want to click USB for that, and then save states device, click USB, and then save settings, and then click the USB. Okay, that's what you're gonna want to do. I'm keeping mine at SD right now because I'm testing something. And then after you do that, go to saves, and then you're gonna want to do auto native saves, click yes. Well, it's probably already on yes, so just leave that yes. That should be the only things you should mess with in the settings. You can mess with other stuff too if you want. You know, there's all kinds of stuff, you know, like the input where you can do the controllers and everything. But anyway, let's go to load ROM, load from USB. And there you go. Shows all the ROMs. And you click, I like to click the plus symbol to go to like the next one. Ooh, I saw some Zelda. Majora's Mask. It's one of my favorites. So let it load. It's gonna take a little bit just to load the game. This is a bigger game, so I think it takes like a minute maybe like 30 seconds, not even. probably about like 15 seconds. So it's pretty good. But this is my Wii U. I got the Wii U. I'm modding right now too, and it's actually it's the Zelda edition. Wait, where'd my Zelda pad go? Ah, here we go. I got the Zelda edition one. I actually have 3 of these, so I'm gonna put some of those up too on eBay. The Wii U hack is pretty cool, or the Wii U mod is like really neat. Anyway, so that's loaded. You go ahead and click play game. All right, it's pretty neat. And I don't have like, I'm just using the Wiimote. I don't have an N64, or sorry, I don't have a GameCube controller plugged in, or the Pro controller for the Wiimote Pro controller. So if you're using the Wii remote, there's button combinations for like each controller to get out of the game. For the Wiimote, you click 1 and 2, 1 and 2, like that, and it brings you out of here. And auto saves, so you don't have to worry about the saving. But anyway, and you can just quit. So that's that. But like I said, if you want the button combinations to like get out of it for the GameCube controller, or like the Pro controller, or the classic controller, just type in you know, N64 emulator Wii you know, controls, and it will be the first link, and it'll show you all the different button combinations. I'll provide links to in the instructions. All right, so the next one is the PlayStation 1 emulator. So unfortunately, this emulator right here doesn't really work well. It doesn't work really at all. I'm working on a fix, but it's really hard because this emulator is just bad in general, I guess, and it's the only way you can play PS1 games on the Wii. So, but if you do want to try it out, click load ISO, go to load from USB. But oh yeah, I didn't even put the files on this hard drive. I wonder, did I put them on the SD? Nah, yeah. But anyway, yeah, for this PlayStation 1 ones, just stay tuned. I'm gonna provide a tutorial on how to get this to work in like a couple days, okay? But it would be used the same way as the last emulator we just used. All right, and I believe there's only 2 more emulators left that I can show you. So the Neo Geo one right here, actually we'll do Retroarch. So this Retroarch, this channel doesn't work right now. I don't know why, but you can still play Retroarch. Just go up to the Homebrew Channel, click start. And this is like the actual like system files and hack. Right here. Basically, this is how I was able to hack the Wii and install everything. So don't click on anything, nothing. Don't click on anything here. Besides, all the way at the end, the very last one, it's called Retroarch. Click on that, click load. Now, yeah, you could break your Wii if you click on anything else. So just careful. All right, so now this is Retroarch right here. Basically, this is like for really old games. Like I was saying, you have to flip the Wii remote sideways. And the first thing you're going to do is you go to load core. And these are all the different cores. Basically, all the cores, these are different emulators and consoles. There's a lot of these that are like the same. Basically, the only games that this can really play, or it can play more, but we have the other emulators for that. Because honestly, this little channel, Retroarch, this emulator, app, whatever you want to call it, is really bad, to be in my opinion. It doesn't work well. It only works really like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but there's like 3 of these cores that work really good. So it's the Stella. This is go all the way down to the Stella Laboratory Wii. But you see how it says like SNES 9X and like SNES and stuff. Don't click on any of those because we have the other emulator channel for SNES games that works 100 times better. So basically this one, you're only going to use this Retroarch to play Atari games like Doom games and like Family Computer System or something. I forget what that old thing's called. And Neo Geo Pocket Color games. So anyway, click on Stella. That's for the this is for the Atari emulator, Atari 2600 to be exact. Okay, now that that's loaded, it says it down there. All right, and you're gonna go to load content and go to USB and go down to ROMs, the folder ROMs. And then go to Atari 2600. And there we go. We have a bunch of stuff. I'll just click on this air raid one. And click on Stella. There you go. As you can see, this is a super old game. Not really sure how to like play it, because I don't even know what this game is, but ooh, we got some movement over it. As you can see, click the home button to get to the little main menu thing. You can take screenshots, you can do save states, save slots, load. Just mess around with this and you'll be able to figure it out. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and close this content because I don't want to save that. And go ahead and go back, and there you go, that's it. So you can look into this a little more yourself if you want and figure out how to, mess around with the settings, but pretty much I just use it to play Atari games and like Doom games, but I don't really like playing the old games anyway. I just more included that for you guys. So that's that for RetroArch. And then the last one is going to be let's go to system menu. It's going to be the Neo Geo emulator, which I've never even really played Neo Geo games. I never even heard of it before this hack I did. So click on Neo Geo. Oh, start. It's hard to film and like use the Wii mode at the same time. All right, so this is gonna pop up. You're gonna want to press 2, the 2 button for the USB, and it's gonna go ahead and start loading the drivers. This took a little bit to set up because it was kind of annoying. It's going to load the ROM sets, and then it's going to come up with like some weird more than 10 files are not ROM. But anyway, here we go. Here's all the different ROMs. There's a lot of stuff. So you have to flip the Wii remote sideways too again. But let's play like this game, I guess. And with Metal Slug, it looks kind of cool. It's going to start loading it. All these bin files. Boom, there we go. Neo Geo. These actually run pretty good, honestly. This is actually a really good emulator. So, click the home button to basically go back to the main thing. Takes a little bit. And that's it. So, it saves to automatically. So, let's click the home button to exit. Alright. Alright, last but not least, we're done with all the emulators now. Oh, so USB Loader GX, it's used to load GameCube games and Wii games, but you can also use this Nintendo, which is pretty good too for the GameCube games, so I'm going to go ahead and show you real quick. Click Start, and this is only for GameCube games, okay? So if you just want to like use, click USB, if you just want to use USB Loader GX for Wii games, and then use this for GameCube games, that's fine. Technically, USB Loader GX uses this to load your Wii game, but you don't really see it. Sometimes you see it. But anyway, this is the way to go for GameCube games. But I mean, I use USB Loader GX because it's all right there, so I don't really care. Anyway, so you can go through and look at all these. And USB Loader GX, obviously the covers are there too. It looks a lot nicer. First thing you want to do, if it's not already done, first thing you want to do is click B on the back of your remote, go to Settings, and go to Mem Card Emulation. Turn that on. So that means your games can save. And then there's some other stuff too you can mess with. So like force widescreen, you can mess with that if you want. If you have a big TV, unlock read speed. Turn that on, because honestly, it's better. Basically, usually this read speed is limited, but unlocking this can allow faster load times. It can cause some problems with games, so I mean, if you're playing a game and it causes a problem, just go ahead and turn this option off, or if you don't care, just turn it off. So, and yeah, that's honestly the best thing I could, those are the best settings to turn on. So go ahead and hit B to go back, and I'll show you that you can play some stuff here. Let's play some baseball. Now, I don't have a GameCube controller on me plugged in right now. They're downstairs, so I won't really be able to get out of the home menu or play. Actually, wait. All right, now I got the Pro controller plugged in, so I can actually like do stuff in the GameCube game. Just because I wanted to show you and not not be able to play. These game games run really nice, so. Dun, 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 dun. See, all right, as you can see, it's saving now, which is awesome because I changed that option to on. All right. And if you want to exit, I click the home button on this and it exits it for me. But if you're playing on the GameCube controller, you have to click like the L, R, Y, and like A and B or some crazy combination. So I'm gonna include the link to show you the button combinations for that as well. All right, so that's pretty much it for all the emulators. Let me show you the last feature that I have here on this Wii that's really cool. So go to the Homebrew Channel, click Start. And this is the feature to change your theme if you do the Wii Themes. So if you don't like the Discord theme I put, you can change it. Go to My Menufy, GUI. Don't click on anything else. The only two things you need to click on here, you can click on is Retroarch or My Menufy, GUI. Click on that and load it. Make sure your SD card's plugged in, obviously. Don't ever take your SD card out, because this won't work and it could mess your console up, so. All right, so let's go down to Wii Themes right here. Wii Themes. Click on that. All right, you can see all the different themes that I have. So you can go ahead and choose Kirby, Mario, Wii, WarioWare, Wii Sports, all kinds of stuff. Animal Crossing. Where's Animal Crossing? There we go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do the Wii Sports one because I like the way that looks. Do you really want to install Wii Sports? Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do the Animal Crossing one for you guys, just because Animal Crossing is popping right now for the Switch. So click yes. It's gonna freeze for a second. Don't freak out. And it's gonna pop up and say complete, and click exit. All right, and then when it's done, you know, exiting, click the home menu button and go exit to system menu. And that's it, guys. Wait till you see the new theme I installed, or you installed. Bam, nice looking, right? This is the Animal Crossing one. As you can see, the cursor changes, the icons change, even the Wii options change. I mean, it's really cool. So, yeah, that's it. Anyway, guys, yeah, you guys have a good one, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'm gonna put the link obviously in the description if you want to purchase one of these packages. You know, it comes with the GameCube controller, the terabyte hard drive with 10,000 games, Wiimote, nunchuck, all the cables, a stand, and yeah. So you guys have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you check out my eBay shop. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. Bye.